Today I'm going to make pulled pork in my electric pressure cooker, but first I'm going to brown this meat off in the actual pot, and then I'll start the pressure canning process. So it's kind of a cold and blustery day out there, and I don't know, there's something about a nice warm hearty pulled pork sandwich with a side of coleslaw that makes you go, that sounds good. And maybe some beans. Anyway, I went to the store. I had to go to a couple stores today after work, and I went to the local market, and they had a pork roast. Not a fabulous deal, but not too bad. So I decided I'd go ahead and pick up a small one and bring it home and make pulled pork sandwiches. For the most part, there's only 2 of us, but you know, I like to cook enough that I can put it away for later. So this is kind of what I've got here. Let's see, how big is that? It's a 4-pound roast. So by the time it cooks down, it'll probably be closer to 3 because it does have a bone in it, which I wanted. Because I want to make sure that I get the flavor from that bone. So I'm going to sear this meat off. Oh, that sounds good. You know, you could skip this step. I've certainly done that. I just think it lends some caramelization and a different layer of flavor. I'm all about the layers of flavor, so anyway, we'll just keep going, and I'll bring you back when I get the pressure cooker started. Show you the rest of my ingredients. Alright, you guys, I am ready to get this in the pressure cooker. And you can see how beautifully that got brown. I'm going to add some spices and a couple things to my little secret recipe, as it will. Okay, so I've got here, I opened a can of chipotle peppers a couple weeks ago, and they're in kind of a briny, just a wonderful adobo sauce. And so I put them in a canning jar and leave them in the fridge until I'm ready to use some more, because they are really potent. In fact, right now, just from stirring them up, I can smell that capsaicin from the peppers. And all a chipotle pepper is, for those of you that don't know, and there are people out there that don't know, so no worries. It is a jalapeno that they've let turn red and get ripe, and then they've smoked it, and they've made this vinegary adobo sauce that's just fabulous. So this is going to melt right into the meat. I want about 4. If it was a really big roast, I would put the whole thing. Whoops, there was 4.5. So, and this will keep for another day, for another recipe that I'll have. And I need to get some garlic in here. Now this is garlic that I dehydrated and turned to my own garlic powder. And I'm putting about 2 tablespoons. Pork will take on garlic like nobody's business, and it just is so delicious. Again, some more pepper, probably another teaspoon or so. And we're going to get some stock in there. I'm also going to put some water in there, because it will make its own stock. So maybe, in fact, maybe I'll just be good. Add enough water, and I'll throw in a little bit of bouillon for added flavor. Some chicken bouillon. About a tablespoon. That's pretty good. Maybe I should have been there. There we go. So, that's pretty much it. You put the lid on, and the nice thing about this pressure cooker is it does not heat up my kitchen like the other ones do. Okay. And let's struggle with getting the lid on, because that would be fabulous. You know how pressure cookers are. You gotta get them just right. Line it up. There we go. Make sure that I've got it. I think I do. Pretty sure. Okay. And I just want to make sure though. There we go. Now I've got it. Okay. It's pretty obvious when it happens. So this has a display on the front, and I'm going to function. I don't want to delay time, but I do want to turn it on. And then function is meat and time. Alright, so you just turn it on, you hit function, go to meat, and that's 20 minutes after it's been brought up to pressure. So it will take a little bit of time, but it's on and ready to go, and you can just forget it. The vent that's up here, I want to make sure that it is in place. Seal. Okay. And I can literally just forget this. I can not even worry about this until it's done. So that makes my day a whole lot easier. I know that a lot of us have very little time to do anything, and I'm one of them. So anyways, I can move on because I'm going to make something fun next. I'll bring you back when this is done and show you the finished product and show you what I do with it. Alright. Hey guys. Okay, it has 6 minutes left. And I can smell this. It smells amazing. I want to tell you, there's a vent right here. See how it's venting? This one vents all the time because of the way they make this pressure canner. It's cool. I mean, it's warm, but it's not overly hot. You can touch it. It lets off the steam. It has to be to vent. Seal, all it does is spew steam, and it never comes up to pressure. So anyways, in 5 minutes, and this took a while to get up to pressure, and the 20 minutes once it's there, and then it's got to cool all the way back down. If you were to open that before it's ready, you're going to have a mess all over the counter, probably third-degree burns. It would be awful. So nobody do that, please. Anyway, I'm excited to show you. It smells amazing, and I can't wait to shred that pork for you. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. The pressure has come off this canner, or not, it's not a canner, it's a pressure cooker. But it's no more, there's no more venting going on or anything like that. This is all zeroed out. Unplug it. And it just smells amazing. So I now can try to, oh, there we go. Check that out. And I let it sit and rest after it's zeroed out for quite a while. I want you to take a look at the inside of this. This has a rubber gasket, just like any other pressure cooker. I truly believe that pressure cookers, it uses less power, and it seals in all of the nutrients. So there's one hunk of the pork roast. There's still liquid in there. I want to let you kind of get a look at how tender that is. It is fork tender. I'm going to shred this. It's shreddable. I can't resist, so I'm going to eat a piece. I want to see. I haven't put the barbecue sauce in yet, but I got to have a taste. Oh, it's so done and really nice. So, don't be scared of your pressure canner. You don't need an electric one. I have a smaller one that I use on top of the stove, on top of the barbecue. It was my children's grandmother's, and my daughter was like, I don't know how to use it. I don't even want any part of it. And she had it for probably 30 years. And other than a gasket or two, it served me well also. So She probably had it 30 years by the time I saw it, and now it's another however many years. I don't care to mention that. Anyway, so I'm going to shred this up. And I'm going to go the easy way. I have this big thing of Bullseye original barbecue sauce. I'm just going to shred it in that. Make life easy and use up some of this stuff that I really don't want in my pantry anymore. I keep reading labels, and you know, this one doesn't have high fructose corn syrup, and it's pretty simple. It's something that I would put together. It's tomato puree, water, paste, sugar, vinegar, molasses, salt, food starch, apple cider vinegar, and honey, natural smoke flavor, mustard, flour, oh wow, spice, dried onions, and dried garlic. So there's really nothing in there that's bad for you, so I don't mind using this. So I'm gonna probably tent this and let it go ahead and finish that residual cooking, and just to make it more tender for pulling it apart with forks. 2 forks is what it's going to take. Alright, and I'll be back when I got it all mixed up. Alright, YouTube. But I did, you know what, I pulled this out and it was good and it was done, but it wasn't to my likeness as far as pull apart, fall off the bone, and that's really what I want for this. So I ran it back through the pressure canner for 20 more minutes, and that now has given me this fork shreddable goodness that I wanted in the first place. So sorry I didn't, you know, I had to kind of ponder. If I was just going to have pork roast, it would have been fabulous and I would have left it alone. But I really wanted this bone to just pop right out of there, just like that. So, that being said, now I can shred it. You know, we make decisions when we're cooking, and it's okay to change your mind. If it's not working for you how you want it to work, change your mind. It's okay. It's all good. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And now it's, you know, it's pulling apart really easy with just 2 forks, and that's what I want on a sandwich, right? So I'm going to get the rest of this shredded up, and, ooh, gosh, and see that whatever fat marbling is in that will break down throughout the meat and cause it to just be so flavorful. I don't know that it tastes any better from last time, but I'll try it. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's really warm. And you can taste that chipotle pepper. It's not too hot. I probably am going to pour all the juices from the chipotle peppers and the stock that's in there. I'm probably going to pour that all right back in there and let it just sit and figure it out. Anyways, get to know each other. Alright, once I get this all shredded and I'm ready to add sauce, I will bring you back, because you don't need to see me do this, I don't think. Anyway, okay guys, I'll be back. I have a little Dutch crunch roll that I'm going to put on here. I've got that pulled pork. It's just shredded with a fork. Amazing. I'm going to add a little more of the sauce, and you can make your own. I didn't today. You know what? I have had a really long week, and it isn't even Friday yet. Of course, I don't get a Friday, I don't think. But anyway, so these are just kind of little shredded pork sliders on a Dutch crunch roll. I'm going to serve this with an iceberg lettuce salad and Cat's Cradle's ranch dressing. So there you go, and there you have it, and Bob's your uncle. We have dinner. I love you guys. I'll be back. I hope this inspires you to do something else you haven't done before, or do